everyone. Welcome to the game here on the 2K Sports Network. Coming to you live from County Stadium. Today's game is hosted by the Smelters. They'll be defending against the Flippers. I'm Dan Stevens, and with me as always, Peter O'Keefe. Okay, let's do a rundown of the all-pro talent in today's game.
Dan Marino and Dwight Stevenson lead the charge for the Flippers. These two stand side by side, shoulder to shoulder. One without the other wouldn't be nearly as successful. These are players you can build a team around. But the other team is also loaded with talent. But whether you're ready or not, these two players are bringing it all. They are forces of nature, and they come to collect on their greatness.
Thanks, Peter. Now let's go to the coin toss.
Dan, made it to the show. We pick tails. Good kick.
Anderson kicks off, and the game is underway. Walker decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 25.
Franklin Walker got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Flippers will begin the drive at their own 25-yard line. Clayton snags the right sideline and is well past the markers for a first down.
Let you know who you're up against? It's Dan Marino, man. Ain't nobody throwing more yards than him.
Marino throws a heater right sideline, and it's good for a gain of 8.
Dan Marino rolled the dice by targeting a receiver with two defenders near him, but the pass clicked and they'll move the ball.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, 1 yard to go. Takes his first carry of the game and barely gets past the line of scrimmage for a negligible gain on the play.
Tony Nathan didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on third and short.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Dupree catches this one and is well past the markers for a first down.
Dan Marino throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Marino throws it. And he connects at the 16, and he's stopped right there.
Billy Joe Dupree made an incredible move and catch against double coverage, Dan. You know, if I'm the coach, I just keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Let's finish this drive.
Is at the 10, finally stopped at the 6. It'll be first and goal.
Anik Moore is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
Nathan gets the call on first down and heads out right, tackled hard at the 3.
Well, we got an excellent running tandem in the backfield, Dan. Watch out for them here.
Nathan gets the call again and maybe picks up one on the play.
Tony Nathan used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there, but they'll get another shot on 3rd and short. Marino zips it to the left sideline, and it's cut for the score.
Anik Moore. Oh, smart decision by the offensive coordinator, Dan.
Definitely, Peter. Watching it again on replay really makes you appreciate the choice here.
Yeah, nice grab, and the receiver comes down with an important gain.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no better way to cap off a play than like that.
Yeah, nothing better than points, Dano.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Don't get down, guys. This is nothing. Nothing. When we get the lead, let's get back out there and crack some heads.
Sherman sends it downfield. Lepsis fields it way back at the 4. Brought down at the 22.
Rod Lepsis got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put much on the run back.
The Smelters send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Howard will get stopped at the line, and that brings up 2nd down. Archibald gets the call on 2nd down and barely gets past the line of scrimmage for a negligible gain on the play.
Terry Archibald didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
Third and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
Right side, and they get the first on third and long.
Bobby Malone doesn't leave much room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't see many quarterbacks thrown into double coverage like that and succeed.
They had a long way to go for the first, and they get it. Just barely.
Barely is right. Nice job to dig down deep and get it done.
Archibald will get the handoff and takes it upfield. Tackled at the 39.
Ahmad Lepsis did his teammate a favor with that key block downfield. This is an offense in which everybody plays their parts perfectly on every down.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
I'm bringing the pain today, baby. Woohoo!
This kind of pickup should be no problem for us. Hey.
Malone throws the pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Bill Jensen came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Collette lines up for the punt. Collette gets the ball and punts it away. Walker catches it at the 19. Brought down at the 27.
Franklin Walker did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Flippers got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 27-yard line. Marino flings it to the right side, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards. Dupree pitches the hooper on the sideline and tries to get free. Finally popped out of bounds at the 45. Goodwin tackles him for a short loss. Johnson has it left sideline, and that will be a gain of 3 yards. Takes them even farther away from the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Pete Metzelaars read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That will be his fourth tackle of the contest. Fourth down, and the punting unit is on the field. Robbins gets the snap and hits a beauty. Let the punt bounce for a touchback.
Al Robbins saw his kid go squirrely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
The Smelters stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line.
4 receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Malone throws a heater right sideline, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Modlepsis didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
Potential for some nice yards and some nice yards after the catch, but it falls incomplete.
That could have been a big play.
It'll be second down. Second down with a split backfield. Pollard gets the call on second down and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 22.
Pretty much the whole 10 yards in front of us here. Piece of cake, man.
Malone finally it's caught at the 35, and he's stopped right there.
Modlepsis had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
Lepsis reels in the football and is well past the markers for a first down.
Modlepsis easily outclassed his defender on that catch, but he had that play all the way.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Flippers are out in front, 7-0. First down, 1 man back.
Bedell just nails the quarterback on this play behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to cost the offense a few yards. Oh, Dan, that was a great job of getting to the quarterback. Nice sack.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front, Dan, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up. Intercepted. Down at the 24.
You can't get that crap past me, man.
Bill Jensen picks off the pass because he plays the zone so well here, completely snookering the quarterback. That's just how you do it, folks. You can't coach that.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Flippers are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Marino throws this one over the middle, and it's intercepted. At the 31.
Ken Williams makes what could be a game changer here, folks. First of all, a terrific job making the interception. Then he's got room to run, and he's not shy about taking it. Awesome way to start a new drive.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Smelters were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at the 31-yard line. Malone throws a high long one to the right hand. It's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Kerry Stallworth easily beats the double team to the spot and the football.
Perfect synchronization on that play.
Dan, you know, the receiver who can outfight two defenders for the football will make almost any quarterback look good.
They go for the deep one again, here again in the second, and finally, it hits its mark.
Downfield passing is an art form most teams have a hard time mastering. We'll see if they can make a bigger statement now after that last completion.
Blackwell throws him for a loss at the 4.
Eddie Blackwell would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
That's his second tackle so far.
Dig in, fellas. Protect our end zone. Nobody crosses that goal line. Let's go.
Dan, this is a great little run, but nothing for the highlight reel.
Well, I'll tell you, if you can go back to these short, successful plays, you can stitch together some very nice drives.
And keep their defense on the field. Great play.
That touchdown will cut it close, Peter.
That was a big play. Way to stay in the game.
Here's the point after, and it's good. Anderson hits a boomer down the field. Walker is coming out with it. The 19.
Franklin Walker took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Flippers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their own 19-yard line. Clayton catches in the flat, and that will be a gain of 3 yards.
Dan Marino zeroed in with the pass back there and leaves the two defenders empty-handed. What ball placement. He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Marino throws this one right sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Grant Clayton goes to the outside here and picks up some good yardage. It's worth a second look. Nice gain, past the marker and out of bounds. That's a great play.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great. Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds. I'd call that incomplete. It doesn't look like he got both feet into me, but we'll see what they say.
the 35. First down.
Dan Marino made a nice throw there. Got it right past the defender.
Great pass, Peter, and he's having a terrific day so far.
You bet. So far, he's got 106 yards and 1 touchdown.
Clayton catches it in the flat and loses yards on that one.
Pete Metzelaars targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Marino takes the pass, and the reception's made at the 36. Runs out of bounds at the 38.
Marte Cleland had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
The short game is working okay for them. It's been methodical, but they are moving the ball.
Yeah, they need to strike deep at some point, though, to loosen up that secondary.
This one at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Grant Clayton tried to make the catch over the middle, but couldn't make the grab.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Robbins lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Robbins takes the long snap and hits a beauty. Engelberger fields the deep punt at the 13. Tackled at the 16. The Smelters take the field and will start out at their own 16-yard line. Neal is right side and is at the 20. Malone throws a bullet to the flat. The catch is made at the 14. Knocked out of bounds at the 20.
Neil Pollard must have been pretty lonely out there on his own, but the quarterback got him the ball to cheer him up a little bit. You know, a gift basket, if you will.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Third down, 3 wideouts in the game. Blackwell tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Eddie Blackwell couldn't get all the way positioned for the interception, but still managed to graze the ball with his fingertips.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Collette lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Collette takes the long snap and punts it away. Blocker fields the punt at the 39. Dragged down at the 44. The Flippers haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their 44-yard line. the first down and a whole lot more.
Grant Clayton shakes his opponent at the line and beats him on a quick pattern.
They just couldn't cover him man up, plain and simple.
Yeah, great catch and execution.
Fantastic catch, and he is putting up great numbers.
Got that right, Dan. He's now got 44 yards on 6 catches.
Tackles in for a short loss.
Dan Woods got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his second tackle so far.
You ain't playing like yourself today. We need to pick it up. I need some help, man. I can't do it by myself. Get on.
Johnston snags the dart right sideline, and he's in for the score.
Ryan Johnston makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
This is a take-no-prisoners kind of guy when he is in the red zone.
Oh, after piling up some good yardage on the day, he makes a big play here for a score.
Now the extra point, and it's good. Sherman boots it away. Lapsus fields the kickoff at the 2. At the 22.
Not Lepsis got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Smelters comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before the break. They'll start at their own 22-yard line. Bedell takes the hit in the backfield at the 18.
Paul Bedell saw where that play was going right away and stopped it cold for a loss of yardage.
A beautiful hit on that one. He really brought some thunder with him.
And he rained on the offense's hopes of gaining some yards. In fact, the rest of this drive may get a little overcast.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Malone got hit as he threw that one, and that will be an incomplete pass.
Bobby Malone got blasted back there just as he released the ball. Ouch.
Watch the double team over there.
Malone makes the pass, and it's complete at the 42, and he's stopped right there. First down.
Dexter Thomas easily beats the double team to the spot and the football.
Perfect synchronization on that play.
Dan, you know, the receiver who can outfight 2 defenders for the football will make almost any quarterback look good.
On third and very, very long, and they come out with a big play to move the chains. That was really quite a call.
Yeah, it sure was. Got to give those guys on the sideline credit for drawing up that bad boy.
Archibald takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled at the 47. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Archibald will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
Rashad McNeil read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his second tackle so far. Lapses makes a tough, and they get the first on 3rd and long. First down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Archibald catches it on the sideline, and the Smelters take their first time out. Third down, just a single receiver on the field.
Played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Stallworth reels in the football, and he's in for the score.
Bobby Malone goes right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Peter, that's his first touchdown pass of the game. How do his stats look?
Well, so far, he's got 153 yards and 1 touchdown.
Now the point after, and it's good. Anderson booms one downfield. Walker decides to take it out of the end zone. Stop at the 19.
Franklin Walker got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Flippers take the field with the clock at 26. The clock will continue to run. He's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Brian Johnston has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
You know, Peter, bringing down a tight end is like trying to lasso a runaway bull.
Yeah, sure is.
You can do it, but it's going to take everything you've got.
Yeah, the D should be a little scared at this point. It's rare for him to be this involved, but he's really come to play today.
So that'll bring the first half of football to a close as the clubs head to the locker room all tied.
Okay, Dan, let's get this halftime show started. What do you have for us?
Let's take a look at our halftime stats, and boy, oh boy, the numbers look pretty even right across the board. The Smelters, therefore, find themselves in a tight ball game. Anything can happen in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Marino would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 19-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. The Flippers strike first and go up by 7. Towards the end of the first quarter, the ball at their own 29-yard line. Dupree had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Later on in the second quarter, the Smelters down by 7. Jensen shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The Flippers, now in the second quarter, Williams would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Flippers winning 7-0. Archibald got the carry here, and he was able to break through. A 4-yard touchdown for the home team. The Smelters even the score 7-all. The Flippers, middle of the second, all at the 33. Marino is back to throw this time, and he's going to look for his big old tight end, and it's a big gain. A 32-yard touchdown for the visitors. Trying to answer back, the Smelters trailing by 7. Malone would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. They again tie it up, 14-all. The Flippers, last play of the half, Marino would find his target on this one. They were getting the yards, but they weren't watching the clock, and time ran out on them. And that will do it. The Smelters are keeping it evened up. We're tied, 14-all.
All right, good work, partner.
The Smelters get the ball first to start the second half, and they will have a chance to break the deadlock. It's all tied up here. Now, let's get to the game. Sherman sends it away to begin the second half. Lepsis fields the second half kickoff at the 24.
Matt Lepsis received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Smelters passed well last time out. We'll see if they stick to the passing game as they start this drive at their own 24-yard line. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Portland Neal put himself in the right place back there, coming across the middle, but the catch was elusive, no dice.
Potential for a nice play there, but no good. That incompletion will bring up second down.
Man, we need more out of you. Where you been today? Don't worry, man. I'm going to get it turned around. Hey.
Airs this one to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. One man to beat, Mosley in front of him, first out at the 14. The Flippers will start this drive all the way back at the 14-yard line. Dupree catches it in the flat, and that's good for a gain of 5.
Billy Joe Dupree had nobody on him, and when the quarterback saw that, he quickly shot him the ball.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Convert on third down.
Dan Marino threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job. Dan, I'm asking you, how do they keep completing it going the same direction so often?
Well,
I'm getting a crook in my neck.
Yeah, again to the right, and again, the defense couldn't find a way to stop it. First down, goal to go.
Dominant pass, dominant run, a lot of firepower on the field here.
Marino throws a bullet to the flat, and it's bobbled and dropped incomplete.
Dan Hardy had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
No! Not today! No, sir!
Bennett makes the catch out to the left hand, picks up maybe a yard. Marino passes this one after the play action, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Joseph Washington makes a play on the ball here that's definitely worth another look. Yes, excellent anticipation on that incoming missile.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Sherman from 19 yards, and they take the lead.
William Sherman has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Sherman sends it downfield. Lepsis fields it way back at the 2. Back down at the 25.
Matt Lepsis received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Smelters will start the drive at their own 25-yard line. Catches the ball out left, and that's good for 6.
Bobby Malone threw a perfect pass back there. You know, I had a better shot at it than the defense did, and hey, I'm up here in the booth. Good grab on that play. It didn't go for a whole lot of distance, but it kept the ball moving.
He's doing all right with the short throw, but there's nothing really to write home about. Second down, both tight ends left. Tackles in for a short loss.
Eric Dugan read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Lepsis didn't hold that one in, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Ahmad Lepsis got open on that last play with a slant route, but couldn't bring the ball in.
This is...
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds. Oh, there's the catch. He's inbound. I think they'll overturn this one.
Loses one on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Bill Jensen got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. Rifles it out left side. It's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Ahmad Lepsis does everything he can here to find an opening for the quarterback to throw into, but no dice. That looked like it could have been completed.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be 3rd down.
If we can't stop him here, we got a problem.
Right.
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Bobby Malone put his whole arm into that pass and came up pretty short.
Collette lines up for the punt. Collette gets the snap and punts it away. Walker catches it at the 24. Stopped at the 27.
Franklin Walker got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Flippers bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 27-yard line. Bennett will get the carry on 1st down and ends up losing about 3.
Doug Garner targeted the ball carrier early, and Didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front, Dan, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up. Marino lets it go down the right side, and it's intercepted. One man to beat. Brought down at the 11.
Where did he come from?
Ken Williams makes this offense pay through the nose for that pass. First, he snags the football, and then he's off to the races for a gigantic run back. I bet cash money he doesn't see a pass come near him for the rest of the game.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Smelters are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 11-yard line. Takes it off the toss and will end up losing a bunch here.
Cedric Bosch got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That's his second tackle so far.
I want to see you tighten up that side of the line.
Malone throws a heater right sideline and is good for a gain of 8.
Bobby Malone ran out of choices and had to take the long shot. So he zeroed in, pulled the trigger, and hit his man. Great execution.
You have to respect this offensive game plan. That was their third connection downfield today, Peter.
Yep, the coaches must have found a weak spot in that secondary.
Stop at the 7. McNeil will be credited with the tackle. That will bring up 4th down.
Bobby Malone tried to scramble his way out of trouble back there, but doesn't get much in the way of yardage. You know, it's hard to improvise a play like that, and once you cross the line, you become one-dimensional and much easier to take down.
4th down. 6 yards to go. Anderson with a 24-yard run. It's good.
Jared Anderson puts in an easy short one. A clean kick, no worries.
They'll take the 3 points, but they were hoping for 7.
But that's the second time today they get close only to have to bring in the kicker.
Anderson hits a boomer down the field. Walker decides to take it out of the end zone. At the 22.
Dan, watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented, it's really just amazing to sit back and watch them take care of business. Oh, and I'll tell you what, he takes care of business throughout this play. Makes me want to hit the gym again and maybe, get back down there on the field.
The Smelters offense takes the field, and they have good field position. They will start at the 22-yard line. Past the line and rambles for about 5. Picks up 4 on the play.
Cedric Bosch made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
3rd and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
3rd down and less than a yard. Archibald carries it to the gets past the line, dragged down at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
We gotta start putting up a better fight. Let's toughen out. Right.
Tackles him for a short loss. It looks like we have an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Dexter Thomas just got tangled up on that last play, and you don't envy him right now.
Toughen up on that side, all right?
Takes the hit in the backfield at the 12.
Todd Bodrick got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row.
Let's go.
Blackwell tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Eddie Blackwell anticipated the trajectory of that pass and stuck his hand in at the last moment. Great play.
For the 3rd time today, he gets enough of that pass to force it incomplete.
Well, at this point, Dan, why do you keep trying to throw through him? It's very risky.
4th down, goal to go. Anderson from 29 yards out, and they take the lead.
Jared Anderson has no problem getting this one between the sticks for 3. Oh, he was so close. He could have made that if he was wearing wooden clogs.
Well, unfortunately, I have a feeling we'll never know for sure. Although they get the field goal, that's the 3rd time they've had to settle for 3 points from the red zone. Can't be happy with that.
Nope, you always want to punch it in when you're close in like that.
Anderson sends it downfield. Walker is coming out with it. Tackled at the 21.
Franklin Walker got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Flippers come out and find themselves losing for the first time in the game. This drive will start at their own 21-yard line. Marino unloads this to the right sideline. The reception's made at the 38, and he's stopped right there.
Grant Clayton is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
This guy has been pretty much unstoppable this contest. You might think you have him covered, but you don't.
That's absolutely right, Dan. Solid effort from whistle to whistle. If the D doesn't step up now, they might not get a chance later on.
Clayton sideline, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Burrito, yo, Graham, on, jokers. Weak toss. Let's do it. Break.
Nathan gets the toss, runs into traffic, tackled at the 45. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Smelters with a small lead, 20-17.
Let's go.
Nathan gets the call on third down and is dropped short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Sheldon Hilton brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his third tackle of the game. Fourth down, and they're going for it. The Flippers want to talk it over, and they take their first time out. Robbins lines up for the punt. Robbins gets the snap and punts it away. Engelberger fields the punt at the 13. Tackled at the 18.
Trey Engelberger got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Smelters will start the drive at their own 18-yard line. Archibald picks up about 2, and that brings up second down. Second down with 2 tight ends to the right. Archibald gets the ball again and slowly gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This drive ends right here.
We are.
Walker makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It'll be fourth down.
Franklin Walker couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
You know, Peter, if this were volleyball, that would have been the defense's 6th spike of the match.
Yeah, the O keeps setting it up and the D keeps sending it back.
Collette lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Collette takes the long snap and punts it away. Walker fields it to the 37. Left down at the 45.
Franklin Walker did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Flippers have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 45-yard line. Moore takes a piece in this one, but that's all. Incomplete. Thomas was shaken up earlier, and we've gotten a report on his condition. What did they say, Peter?
We've gotten some info from the trainers, and they said that his forearm is in quite a bit of pain. They are working on him and trying their best to beat the clock, but with time running low, it's unlikely that he'll be able to return.
Thanks, Peter. Marino throws it to the flat, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
Unique Moore easily outclassed his defender on that catch when he had that play all the way.
This guy can really twist up the coverage in that short area.
That's right, Dan. Those quick routes have been open for him all day. Obviously, that's what the defense wants to give him.
Snags the dart right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Dan Marino squeezes that ball through. Great placement.
The defender is practically breathing down his neck.
Yeah, you have to give credit to the receiver as well, Dan. It takes 2 guys to make a play like that work. He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Marino throws a heater, and it's complete, and he can run, and he's stopped right there.
Look at all the space you guys are giving me. That's because you're no good, man.
Okay, people. Gun. Split spread. Weak draw. All out here. Break. Let's go.
Takes him down back at the 41.
Pete Metzelaars keeps his man from getting back to the line. Let's watch. Ow! Oh, that's got hurt.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 7 tackles.
Marino fires this one out to the middle, and it's complete. Short of the markers, however. That will bring up 4th down.
Sheldon Hilton managed to take him down before he got to the markers, but it was close.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Sherman boots it from 50 yards out, and it's good.
William Sherman really gets the whole ball here, and he needed it. Watch. That's a powerful kick for 3 points, my friend. When he needs to, he can boot that thing.
Sherman kicks it off. Lepsis fields the kickoff at the 1. Number 3, tackled at the 24.
Now Lepsis got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Smelters stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their own 24-yard line. McNeil tackles him for a short loss.
Rashad McNeil targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Archibald gets the handoff and searches for a hole. Tackled at the 23.
Cedric Bosch got a great jump on the play and brings the ball carrier down for a loss in the backfield. Nice defensive stop.
That will be 2 losses in a row.
Great reads by the D on the last 2 plays, Dan.
Langston makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Todd Bodwick got called for the offsides on that play. A little too anxious on that one, Dan.
Malone throws a bullet to the flat, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Bill Jensen can't quite get position for the interception, but he does manage to swat it off course. Quick hands.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. The offense just cannot get the ball past the reach of these defenders.
You're right, Dan, and that's been one of the big stories of this game.
Collette gets ready to punt it away.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm a block punt.
Collette takes the snap and punts it away. Walker fields the punt at the 31. The 42. We had an injury away from the ball, and they are sending out the trainers. As always, we'll hope for the best, and any updates that we get, we'll pass along to you.
Bob Brown goes down on this play. Ouch, man, that cannot feel good.
The Flippers take the field with time winding down. They'll start at their 42-yard line. Marino zips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a 1st down.
Billy Joe Dupree reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by 2 defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a 3rd.
Boy, he zips through the passing lanes in those medium zones.
Yeah, the defense has to try and close him out of there, or he's just going to keep on coming.
His left guard that maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Tony Nathan played smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not much there. It'll be 2nd down.
Gotta take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
2nd down from the shotgun. Marino just rifles this one, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards. Is at the 30, finally dropped at the 28.
Grant Clayton makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
He hasn't lost anything here, even into the 4th. That is a well-conditioned athlete.
He definitely put the crunch on the D with solid numbers in every quarter. What a one-man wrecking crew.
I'm gonna be hot today. I can feel it.
You're already hot.
Go time.
Marino passes a hot pass. The Smelters take their first time out.
Dan Marino makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lighting up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 310 yards and 2 interceptions. Look for them to do something with that tight end of theirs, Dan, blocking or otherwise.
The Smelters will take a timeout. That's their second.
Joseph Washington targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
He now has 5 tackles in the game.
This is it, guys. Step up, baby. Step up.
Get on.
Bennett gets the carry on second. The Smelters take a timeout. That's their final one. Forces the incompletion. That will bring up 4th and goal.
Robert Woodard came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
The defense denies the opportunity for the score and instead forces them into a 4th down situation.
Pressure cooker of a play, and the D played it tight.
Sherman from 18 yards, and they take the lead.
William Sherman has little trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows that you aren't allowed to miss many of those in this league.
That's his 3rd field goal of the day, and giving your team 9 points is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, unless those 9 points are covered by pollen.
Watch it.
Sorry, that makes no sense.
All right.
Sorry.
Sherman kicks it off. Lepsis catches it back at The 3. The 25.
Bob Lepsis got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Smelters start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:38. Malone throws a bullet to the flat, and the catch is made, and the clock continues to wind down. 2nd down and 4 wideouts in the game. He's got the first. The clock continues to tick down. Malone zigs to the right side, and he's on target for a gain of 5. 2nd down, empty backfield. Left. Catch out to the left, and is well past the markers for a 1st down. Malone throws a heater right sideline, and it's incomplete.
Let's give him no chance for 3 here, all right?
All right.
Blackwell tips it away on the coverage, incomplete. Third down. The clock is stopped at 33. Malone throws a high, long one to the right, and it's tipped. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Rashad McNeil gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. The offense just cannot get the ball past the reach of these defenders.
You're right, Dan, and that's been one of the big stories of this game.
Forfeit the ball on down.
Franklin Walker makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams for a while. Oh, big tackle on 4th. That's how you stop a conversion.
They needed to convert there to try and get into field goal range, but they could not do it.
Could be a key play there, Dan. They were a kick away from tying it and just couldn't pick up the yardage. Dan, this game is over. There's no way for the D to stop the clock, and the offense is just going to sit on the ball to win this one.
Marino takes a knee, and that will do it.
A loss of yards here, but they aren't too concerned about that. They just want to keep that clock moving.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Flippers come out on top 23-20. With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. That was an exciting game. So let's not waste any time in getting to the highlights in our post-game show. Let's Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Jensen was in the right place at the right time as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. After driving 12 yards on 6 plays, Sherman would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. The Flippers connect on the field goal. Midway through the third, the Flippers leading by 3. Williams is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way, and he's able to get his hands on this one and picks it off. The Smelters have it off an interception. Anderson sets up for the little chip shot, and this one, no problem. A 24-yard field goal. Game tied, 17-all. After driving 10 yards on 6 plays, Anderson is called upon after the red zone problems, and he is true on the short field goal attempt. A 30-yard field goal. Towards the end of the third quarter, Marino connected with his man on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play. Midway through the fourth, the Flippers back by 3. Sherman sets up for a long one here, and he's got plenty of oomph behind this one. It's through the uprights. They tie it up again, 20-all. The Flippers, late in the fourth quarter, Marino connected with his man on this one. That set up a piece of cake 18-yard field goal. And that will do it. The Flippers squeaked out a win, 23-20. Let's take a moment to recognize the 2K Sports Player of the Game.
Dan Marino elevated his game like he always does. Well, the quarterback gets credit when his team succeeds, and he deserves it. He led his team through the air with a big game passing. Just look at those yards. His performance made the difference in this one.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.